find someone that you think can be your mentor, because it's great to have someone just to share your concerns with. Have them help you set your goals and never look back. Please keep focused on the fact that this is an amazing career, because you will find success.
Welcome to Bellus Academy Beauty Beat, your guide to beauty, inspiration, motivation, and opportunities in the beauty industry.
Today's guest is a powerhouse in the beauty and wellness industry, a vision leader, a mentor, and someone who's been changing the game from the boardroom to the classroom. I'm talking about Lynelle Lynch, president and owner of Bellus Academy, and the driving force behind Beauty Changes Lives. Since 2005, Lynelle has been transforming beauty education, creating programs that help students turn passion into real lasting careers. With a seat of 16 boards, if something important is happening in this industry, chances are she is already on it and leveling up. Let's dive into a conversation with a leader shaping the future of beauty and wellness. Welcome to the show, Miss Lynelle Lynch.
Thank you, Floyd. It's lovely to be here. And what a lovely invitation. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's so exciting. Let's really jump into it right now. First things first, let's rewind the clock a little bit. What inspired you to enter the beauty wellness industry in the first place? Was it a moment, a calling, or a really bad spa day you had to fix?
Oh, well, that's a great question. Well, it started when I was 14. My mother actually pushed me into the beauty world, going for pageants, and I had gone on a teen board and went through modeling school. So that's ancient past. I spent over a decade managing Saks Fifth Avenue stores, so fashion and beauty. And then marrying my husband, he had a chain of beauty colleges, and the president unfortunately passed away. And he said, go see if we should close them, sell them, or maybe we would keep one. Mm-hmm. They were 3 schools here in San Diego, all named different things. And I became very inspired. I love the world of beauty and wellness, and put together an advisory board of top spas and top salons. And I said, how do you work with beauty schools? Right. That's why you're laughing, because they said, Lynelle, we do not. We need 5 years experience. And wow. Joanne Berry, who's still an advisor and one of our top executives at Bellus, was one of those individuals in the room. And I said, okay, I'm going to change that. I want to elevate education in the beauty and wellness space, because I want you to be able to hire our graduates.
Wow. That is awesome. Now, it's quite a journey. How was your personal experience shape the vision and the soul of Bellus Academy today?
It really all comes down to the students that I had the fortunate pleasure of getting to know over the vast 20 years that I've been in the industry. 75% of our students weren't told that this is a first choice. 75% of our students go to college first, because everyone is pressured to do that. I've had women who were in their 60s. I've had engineers transform their life, and I've seen what this career can do for people. So it's been a relentless passion of mine for many years to make the career as a first choice.
Wow, yeah, and I see it, and I feel it every day with you. So, let's talk about branding. Now, Bellus Academy, this is the first time I heard this in 2018 when I was deciding what to do when I retired from the Air Force. I was like, Bellus Academy, it sounds cool. It sounds elegant and timeless. How did that name come about?
Well, Floyd, I think I'd have to take you out for a few drinks in about 2 hours to give you the full story. The old names were Poway Academy, J Boutique, and Bay Vista. And I wanted a timeless name. I wanted a brand that was synonymous with excellence education. I wanted a brand that people could be very proud of, both from the logo as well as the name. So it took 4 agencies. Some of them wanted to call us Revolu or Evolu or Hatch or fluff or all this other crazy stuff. But the third agency came up with the name Bellus, and it's from a 15th century Latin language, and it means beauty. And it's a language that doesn't exist anymore. So I was able to trademark the name. When it came to trademarking our logo, unfortunately, Chanel, the couture designer, did not like how our logo looks. So we can only use our logo for in-school supplies, signage, etc. But it was the fourth PR agency that actually got me the logo in addition to the name. So it was a 2-year process, but well worth it. The students were involved. The team Bellus was involved as we went through the process of looking at various names and various logos, because I wanted not only just myself to respect and admire the brand, but I wanted the team as well as our students to really feel like it was the Harvard of beauty schools.
You're also behind one of the most inspiring movements in the industry. Beauty changes lives. And honestly, I love that name along with Bellus. What's the mission behind it, and how is it changing the future for the next generation of beauty professionals?
Thank you, Floyd. Beauty Changes Lives is relentless in its core mission to make careers in beauty and wellness a first choice. So just like I've seen throughout the years here, I don't want students to graduate from high school and not be proud to tell their parents they've selected a career as an aesthetic professional or as a cosmetologist, barber, nail professional. We have grown over the 13 years that Beauty Changes Lives has been a nonprofit, and I'm proud to say I'm the founding president. And we now have 5 incredible programs. We have a recruitment program helping people learn about the industry. We have scholarships for people entering the industry, mentorships for people within their first to third year, because that's the vulnerable year where they really need a mentor, advanced scholarships, and then one of our prized possessions, I finally call it our Shark Tank of beauty. It's called Worth Up, but it's for entrepreneurs to get a grant and to get mentorship to start their own business.
Wow. Great organization. I've worked it with a couple of years now, and that Beauty Changes Lives name is just on the tip of the tongue when people talk about donations and giving back. So great. Um,
And we have
every
our gala coming up May 31st in Orlando. If anybody's going to be in premiere, we have a
yeah.
beautiful gala, so you can come celebrate with us all.
Oh man, that's great. That's in Florida, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Orlando.
Perfect. Every school has a heartbeat. What are their core values that drive Bell's Academy? And how do these values show up in the everyday experience of students and staff?
Well, I'd like to focus on 2. One is entrepreneurialism. Now, many people, when they think about what career they want, don't really understand that the world of beauty and wellness is incredibly entrepreneurial. You become your own master of your career. The limits are endless for how you can aspire in this career. And we try and charge our team with that ability. And entrepreneurial for them is asking why and always coming up with new ideas, because this industry continues to evolve. And if we don't have an entire team of entrepreneurial educators asking the next what and why and where do we go next, we're not building our education. The other value I'd like to focus on is inspire. I think that's the heart of Bellus Academy, is we want to inspire our team to be their best, and we want to inspire our students. I fondly have told many people in the professional world that the role of the educator is the elite in the industry, because we're inspiring and shaping future professionals. So inspiration is key to the core of our Bellus values.
Wow, great to live up to, and I feel it every day with Bellis. One thing about Bellis is known for: you just don't teach students, you uplift educators. Why is continued training in the latest techniques and product knowledge so important for your team?
Our educators are the heart and soul of what we do here. They need to be inspired, as I just was talking about. So keeping them educated inspires them,
Mm,
because this industry constantly is growing and they need to be on top of their game so that they can bring that back to their students. Product companies are always launching new products, new innovations. I think 10 years ago, there weren't eyelash extensions or hair extensions.
Hmm.
If our educators weren't relevant and out there going to industry shows and networking with the top vendors, we wouldn't be able to bring those crafts to our students, those services that actually are going to translate into the highest paid services when they graduate. So it's always inspirational for us to allow our educators to continuing to get educated, because we want not only them to be great as an educator, but we also invest in them competing in some of the finest competitions within the nation. And I'm proud to say we have many of our educators that have won gold awards, students that have
Yes.
won gold awards. So competition is also part of that educational experience.
Nice, nice. Um, Speaking of the next level of education, you bring in brands like Wella, OPI. What do your instructors walk away from these workshops? And aside from a stronger game and a lot of good samples, why is that so important for your educators?
Our educators become inspired because not only are we bringing new products in, but we're bringing the elite educators within those brands that give them new tips and tricks and inspiration. And being in a room with someone that has that high level creativity evokes the creativity in them. So whether it's our estheticians, where we have international icons on aesthetics that are coming in to help them learn the latest in protocols, and learn about whether it's the cancer treatments, the oncology, the immunology. There's so many advances that are happening, and we are fortunate to have elite educators and our top team out there in the industry all the time, bringing those top speakers in for not only our educators, but for our students.
Yes, yes. Monthly, weekly, every quarterly. Now, this I totally love. Now, Bellas teaches away more. They teach more than just hair, skin, and nails. We're talking about budgeting, branding, retail, social media. Like that's like business school, but with a better lighting and nice hair. What do these skills help students build a strong and successful long career?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, everyone who graduates becomes an entrepreneur.
Mm.
And many individuals in high school or just growing up with their parents, I was told this years ago, that 30% of the students were taught by their parents to do their laundry and balance their checkbook. Now, that's so many far years ago. But
Mhm.
when I first started the school, that's why I started a financial literacy program, because it's important that you graduate and understand the value of your income, the value of what you are servicing your clients with. Just the simple fact that if you're in a salon and you sell retail, that you're making a commission off of it, how much incremental money you can make in a month is so critical. But then translate that to so many other opportunities within the industry. There needs to be a foundation of financial literacy, business, marketing yourself, social media, how to show up as a professional. Yes, it's fun to have cool and hip social media, but what is your professional social media and how is that selling the career that you love?
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't say better than myself. So, for someone listening right now, just starting their journey, maybe unsure, maybe daydreaming, what's the one piece of advice you would give them to take that next or first big step?
Well, first, this is a first choice career. So don't let anyone tell you that you cannot be successful in this career. The second key point is you must find a mentor and find someone that is going to push you. Um, Many of you might have a salon professional or an aesthetic professional, and that's the career you're thinking about going into. Find someone that you think can be your mentor, because it's great to have someone just to share your concerns with. Have them help you set your goals and never look back. Please keep focused on the fact that this is an amazing career, because you will find success.
Now, the industry is changing fast. AI, TikTok, Instagram, maybe even robots that braid hair one day. How is Bella staying ahead of the curve and preparing students for what's coming next?
Well, AI is such a fascinating topic because it's coming into the marketing arena, it's coming into the skincare arena, and we are looking at training our students with some of the latest AI techniques. There's skin analysis machines that actually using AI help diagnose your skin. So as we see what's happening in the profession, we're bringing that into the educational space because our students need to stay ahead of the game. And that's again what I think is so unique about Bellus is we are so entrenched in the professional community that we know where those trends are and can bring them in. I think AI is also going to help on the educational front with helping students with homework, with helping them write different stories or write their own PR or help them with their website. There's many ways, but you do have to be careful. You do have to edit everything because Chat GPT isn't 100% right every time. You've got to make sure that it fits your voice or it fits the theme that you really want. But there's no turning back. We've got to move forward and we've got to figure out how, as professionals in this industry, we can adopt and encourage our clients to be comfortable with AI. You've all seen those AI things where you can decide on what color your hair is, different shapes, different styles. I think the potential is unlimited, and how stylists and estheticians embrace it is going to be very important. So I'm excited about the future.
Great, great. I mean, it wasn't too long ago, people were using cell phones and beepers and cell phones to go shopping and all that. So AI is always every day it's moving faster and faster. So
Yeah.
great. So, Ms. Lynelle, you've done so much for the industry and you're still going. What keeps you pushing and advocating and fighting for beauty students and professionals every single day? What's your secret?
It comes down to the student. It really does. The more students that I meet, and especially those through Beauty Changes Lives, when you see the videos of the winners, you have to have a Kleenex box because their stories of what hurdles they have overcome to enter this industry at whatever age they chose. And I think I'm still not done until I know that every person out there realizes that beauty and wellness are first choice careers, that people respect the profession just as they would a doctor, an attorney, an engineer. The sky is the limit for people in this industry. I've been blessed to meet so many licensed professionals that have gone on to start companies, to grow major brands. And it doesn't matter if you want a great work life balance or if you want to be an icon in the industry, a platform artist, start your own manufacturing company. It all starts with going to beauty school and getting your license, and the rest is up to you. The sky is the limit. So
It is.
that's what continues to inspire me.
Great, great. And I hear in your voice, I hear in your face, and your eyes are just soulful and passionate, and that's why you've been so successful all these years. Now, I have to ask, what is the most surprising or unique career path you've seen a Bellus graduate take? Like something that made you go, wait, what do they do now?
I think the most surprising has been who's enrolled in beauty school. Like when I've seen a Tesla engineer enroll in beauty school, or someone in their 50s who was a professor of engineering decide to enroll as a cosmetologist because she wanted to go work in cancer treatment centers in a
Mhm.
hospital and do hair for cancer students. I think we've had some very successful students that have graduated. Some have gone on to work with some of the manufacturers, and it's always fun for me to go to, like, I just returned back from the International Spa Convention, and I ran into probably 10 of our graduates who are all working for major brands now. And it's always rewarding to see that not only have they fulfilled their dream, but they're working in a dream career for a wonderful company. And so I think it's more surprising on the ones coming in
Mhm.
than the careers going out, because
Mm.
we have one student that went to Beverly Hills and became a platform artist and
Wow.
tours around with Wella. So I could go on and on. There are many successful stories, and I know that we track a number of them, and we should do more to tell their stories, because that's the richness of this industry is, again, the sky is the limit.
Great, great. And finally, let's get reflective. Looking back, what's something you wish you had known when you first started out in this wild, wonderful industry we love?
I wish I would have known how crazy the regulatory side of this was. It takes forever to get new programs and different things approved through the state and the federals and all of the craziness. But I try and keep that on my shoulders, because I want the students and the team to be inspired and be able to provide the incredible education that we do at Bellus. But that was something that I would have never guessed. This is nothing like a traditional business. It's very regulated. It's very high compliance, which I'm pleased to say we've got an amazing compliance team, and we do honor and respect all the regulatory. But if I could have a wish, I would hope that we would be less regulated and
Yeah.
allowed to do more for our students, to provide more things to inspire them and provide them with more flexibility. Right now, we can do some extern programs, we can do some field trips, but that they're all very limited. So I know that's a long way around saying just regulatory things were the things that probably shocked me the most, as to how
Mhm.
regulated it was. But at the same time, I'm inspired by making sure that we are compliant, but still providing the finest education.
Great, great, great. Compliance. Yeah, that's great. That's one of the good things I've been learning from Bellus Academy is compliance. So you guys have a great team out there. Miss Lynelle, this has been incredible time with you. Honestly, I felt like a master class, but the kind that you actually are paying attention to and not secretly like looking at your phone or checking your watch. From transforming beauty education to launching careers, you're not just leading, you're lifting people up in every step of the way, whether you're a student or educator. You've also shown us that beauty isn't about what's on the outside, but it's all about the opportunity, the empowerment, and maybe a really good business plan. So thank you for your stories, your insights, for proving that this industry isn't just about looking good, it's about doing good, building careers, and maybe saving a few bad haircuts along the way. We see you, we salute you, and let's be honest, you're probably already mapped out the next big thing for the beauty industry in 3 steps, three bullet points as a vision board match. So I thank you so much for your time and your insight and for fighting for us in our industry. Thank you so much, Ms. Lynelle.
Thank you, Floyd. It's been a delight. Thank you.